Welcome to part 3. This time we're going to be talking about extra parts. So this part isn't really important, it's optional, but it's good to know. So now we're going to be talking about zip lines. Now if you press on this, you're going to see multiple folders. Ignore the first and last one, well basically these two. What you're going to be focusing on is these: Swiss zip, Spain zip, Portugal, Italian, all the rest. You're going to be choosing the one that fits the character that you want to use it on. In this case, Italian. So before you use this, you're going to have two layers. One in the back. The zip line will be in the back. So this is how the zip line looks. Now it looks a little bit weird. So what is this used for? Well, if we go inside and play, you can see it's an actual zip line. This is used when the character is going from one location to the other super fast. And this is like from My Little Pony. I got this from a YouTuber who shared their assets and made it their own. So this is really useful in case you're of course lazy. And since they don't have a lot of movements, it's good to put more personality in their animations. So I think this is a good example. So when you're gonna put the zip line, you're gonna of course put it in the back behind the human. And of course, since we're gonna animate them going really far and super quick, we're gonna put two keyframes. How about this one? So the last one is gonna be her stretching down and going super wide. This is a cartoonish effect, you know, squat and stretch when something goes super fast. We're gonna make her go super all out, somewhere around here, you know. And then we're gonna put a classic tween. Now, it's also important that you also put a keybind for this one. So this is really useful. So when we play this, it's gonna be her zooming super fast. Now, just editing a little bit. I recommend you use ease in and ease out, or you could use ease in. In this case, I'll just be using ease in. I like to use quint since that's super fast, like something like this. It takes a little bit long, so we're just gonna make it a little bit shorter. So that's good. So now we're finally gonna make it so that when she starts speeding up around here, we're gonna be putting the keyframe somewhere around here. Okay, so you're gonna make sure the zip line is either in the middle or like a little bit more back. Since she's speeding up here, we can see where the last position was, so we're gonna put it around the middle. So when we play this, it's gonna look like she zooms out in a cartoonish way. Yeah, that's how it's gonna look like. It looks a little bit weird on the canvas, so when I play test movie, you will finally see it in action. Pretty convincing, am I right? Yeah, it adds more personality. And there are of course different versions for each character, different colors, and yeah, this is an extra. So what's our next part? Well, our next part is since this is a symbol, I can go inside and then view all different stuff that I put here. It's all different. So of course, like I mentioned last time, there are multiple assets for different characters. So here we can have no blush, and here we can have with blush. Now I want to mention this because, for example, there's the special character is the British boy. When you will be animating here, you're gonna be using with monocule. You're gonna be using this one. It looks a little bit weird. Now I'll be explaining why in a short moment. So let's put these all in a different layer. Now it's in the front, since you can see here. So of course the issue is here is that oh no, the eye needs to be behind the monocule. But how I do that? Well, it's super simple. Since we have the with monocule asset, we can actually just break the symbol apart. Now how do I do that? You could either press Ctrl V, or you could right click and then search over here. So when you press this, now you have two different symbols. Barely anything changed except that this monocule becomes an asset now. So what I do with this? Well, it's simple. I'm gonna be pressing Ctrl X, to keep it, and then when I press Ctrl Shift V to paste it in the same location, I'm gonna have it in a different symbol and with it in front of the eye, so then I can do a little bit more adjustments and stuff, and see, it's not that hard. So as you can see, like I mentioned last time, it's a little bit difficult to see the eyebrows. So when I want to, of course, see the eyebrows, or like mostly the case for British boy, I'm gonna go to the eyebrows, search for the perfect eyebrow. So I'll be using, for example, this one, or this one, yeah. So when I put over here, yep, that's a white eyebrow. It looks a little bit weird, but that's gonna be his character design. Yep, that's basically that's basically part 3, and that's basically the last one. The rest that you can do is, of course, animate with his arms. For example, this is a victory for a British. We could animate him, making the hands appear from his back, and here we can, move him a little bit. Make sure that this part is over down here. Super simple, like at the black point. Like these both, and these in. So this is how basically the hands are supposed to work. This is how they're supposed to work. Yeah. That's it. That's all you gotta know. Have fun. About the backgrounds, you could just draw them currently as a guide, and then after you're done, you can send me the files and I'll edit it for you. Yeah. Or I'll just send the backgrounds, but you get the point. Thank you for being an animator and watching this video. Thank you.